Ms. Hooverman, the Soph-Frosh coordinator, and I just want to say I've seen my grade and the freshmen work super hard over the last few weeks. So good luck to them. I want to introduce the Soph-Frosh producers, Ben Garner and Daniela Gilsons.
We brought some friends. These are our freshman producers, Connor Justice and Kelly Kwan. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Okay, so before we get started, there's just a few people we have to thank because they went out of their way to help us. First off, we have to give a big thank you to the Soph-Frosh coordinator, to Moose, and all the coordinators who helped out. So give them a round of applause. And also, Sing, I don't know if you guys know, but Sing wouldn't exist without the coordinator of student affairs, Ms. Weinworm, who has, worked so hard for us. So she deserves a really big round of applause, guys. Okay, now I'm going to give it to my boy, Connor Justice.
Alright guys, so I would like to say thank you to Mr. Titel, Ms. Demasek, Kern, and the administration.
Yeah, the administration.
We'd also like to say thank you to Riho, Suji, KG, Drysdale, Robert, Hannon, and Chester Dubois for stepping in last minute, and to everybody else for their cooperation.
Alright, and lastly, we just want to thank everybody who helped out with Soph-Frosh Sing and all of the people in Soph-Frosh Sing, because you guys are awesome and we love you. And so with that, we give you Soph-Frosh Sing 09!
Hey, Mrs. Bubble, your husband told me the day that he ran out of bubble bath that I should always take care of you. Oh, you have, Ducky. It's been over a year since Mr. Bubbles passed away, and you've acted just like a man's best friend should act towards his wife. You know, you've always been too good of a friend to him and not good enough to me. And a girl gets lonely after a while, you know? Mrs. Bubbles! You can't mean that. Think of your husband. The Mr. Bubbles I knew wasn't as bubbly as he seemed. Well, he had more bourbon in him than bubble bath. I know he could have been nicer to you than he was, Mr. Bubbles, but doesn't his memory mean anything to you? No, I care about it. I need him like Junior Singh needs a cast. Oh, wait. That's not my name. My name is Luca. How would you like it if I called you Senor Jose?
I would feel offended, Tacha. The fictional racisto.
Hey, Senor, you're gonna stand around and watch this all night?
Baby, I saw things on the inside that you could never see.
Gosh, so prison sounds so dangerous and horrible.
Soap rack was an awful, awful place. Man, Lufa, you can't just get with any guy that makes a pass at you. What's some of bad news? Come on, crest whitening was a racist, herbal essences was a pothead, and Razor was a huge shit.
Whatever.
Excuse you. Who are you to interfere with? Love. Love? That's funny, man. You probably only with Lufa because you like it rough. But I know rough, man. I've been to prison and it's rough in there.
Come on, babe, we should go.
Lufa, you should try to be more like Barbie. She's got a future ahead of her. She's going to Barbie Dream College playset in the fall. Don't throw your life away like some old sponge. Hey, Duck, it's good.
Hey, Mrs. Bubbles, have you? I don't know why, but I always get this really nervous feeling when I'm around her.
You know, I got that same feeling every time I saw my bubblemate Daquan. Sometimes a man just isn't ready for that level of intimacy at first. But don't worry, it gets easier every time.
Just drop it.
Not again.
The train is coming. The train is coming.
hanging out, mind my own business. Good idea, too. Well, this one roach wasn't minding his own business. He was making a joke about the drain. The roach makes fun of him for dyeing his hair, and how he's clogged up and disgusting, and how he thinks he's such a good director. Oh, nobody told him that the drain was standing right behind him. The drain walks over to his throne, real slow. He rummages around, takes out a can of rain, and fires 2 warning sprays into his head.
The drain was my fertility doctor. He helped me have 6 kids. Then, even though I didn't have a job, was on welfare, and I lived with my mom, he helped me have some more. One afternoon, he gave me in vitro fertilization. 9 months later, I had octuplets for a total of 14 children. Now they're threatening to take away all of my kids because they say I'm an awful mother.
Yeah, but are you?
Not guilty.
About 10 years ago, the drain decides he wants to be president of the bathtub. He loses the popular vote of toys, but thanks to his friends on the Supreme Court, he becomes president. He goes on to start 2 wars, lie to the bathtubbian people, justify and commit torture, suspend habeas corpus, and he didn't even manage to catch Osama bin Laden. When he found out his approval rating was 0%, he choked on a ding-dong.
The drain was on the U.S. women's gymnastics team, but he was robbed of his gold medals. He was beaten by Chinese gymnasts who were underage. Well, the drain decides to get revenge. He hacks onto their computers and he de-alphabetizes their iTunes libraries. Then on Facebook, he defriends the entire Chinese team. Finally, the drain proves that the gymnasts were not even in high school. He gets their medals stripped and the gymnasts kicked off at Facebook.